Hi everyone, I am Usman a prep class tutor. You're welcome back to another section of Learn with Prep Class. So in this video, we are going to be looking into Ugo C Ugo Mathematics past question. And in this video, we are going to be solving questions number 31 to 35. In our previous video, we solved question 25 to 30. Now we need to solve more questions to make mathematics learning very easy for us. As you prepare for your common entrance examination, always take note of how we solve each questions, because when you have to solve questions, you need to analyze them properly so as to make solving very easy for you. Now, it is our utmost priority to break down mathematics concept into a very small, simple form for you to assimilate. So guys, let's solve more questions from the Ugo C Ugo Mathematics past question. Always remember to put down your comments and also like this video. Do well to share with your friends, because we all are to learn together. In prep class, we help you to break mathematics concept into a very simple form. Now guys, let's solve today's questions. We are going to start with question number 31. Question 31. You have 35 oranges. You give Amusa and Saliu 5 oranges each. What fraction of the orange have you given away? A. 1/7, B. 2/7, C. 5/7, D. 1 whole number 1/2, E. 3 whole number 1/3. Now, how are you supposed to solve this question? It's a very simple question. Let's read it again. You have 35 oranges. It means you have oranges, and the number of oranges you have with you is 35. Now, out of the orange you have, you give Amusa and Saliu 5 oranges each. What does that statement mean? It means you are giving out 5 oranges to Amusa and 5 oranges to Saliu. So this means that you've given out 10 oranges in total. What fraction of the orange have you given away? This is where the exact question is. We need to express the oranges you've given away as a fraction of the total oranges you have. So how should we solve this? Now, the total oranges is 35, right? Good. Now, the oranges given out, you gave 5 to Amusa and you gave 5 to Saliu. So it means you have given out 10 oranges in total. Now, we need to find the fraction of orange given out. So this means the orange given out, which is 10, divided by the total oranges, that is 35. So once you divide 10 by 35, what do you get? We start by saying 5 in 10, that is 2, and 5 in 35, that is 7. So we have our answer to be 2/7. It means the fraction of the orange you gave out is 2/7. You can see how easy it is for us to convert this word problem into mathematical form. Now from there, we are able to solve and get our result. So looking at the options, the correct option is B, 2/7. That was easy, right? Okay guys, let's move to the next question. Question number 32. When Uzo was 15 years old, his sister Chinwe was 18. If Uzo was born in 1900, in what year was Chinwe born? A. 1867, B. 1897, C. 1903, D. 1915, E. 1918. This is also another word problem question. We need to interpret this word problem so as to enable us to solve. Now, how can we interpret this? Let's read the question line by line. We have when Uzo was 15 years old, his sister was 18. So when Uzo was 15 years old, his sister Chinwe was 18. So it means the age difference is 3. So Uzo was born in 1900. What year was Chinwe born? So since we already know that the age difference here is 3, it means we can easily find the year Chinwe was born. So what do? Uzo's age is 15 years. Chinwe's age is 18 years. So the age difference here is 18 minus 15, which is 3 years. So it means since Chinwe is older than Uzo, it means Chinwe was born 3 years before Uzo. Therefore, since Uzo was born in 1900, Chinwe was born in 1900 minus 3. That is 3 years before Uzo was born. So that is 1897. And the correct option is option B, 1897. So now guys, we are going to move to the next question. Question number 33. A village decides to build school hall. Each man in the village has to pay 2 naira and each woman 50 kobo. The total amount collected is 1,320 naira. If there are 520 men in the village, how many women are there? A. 140, B. 520, C. 530, D. 560, E. 1,180. How should we solve this question? From the question, a village decides to build school hall. Each man in the village has to pay 2 naira. So it means each man will pay 2 naira. And each woman will pay 50 kobo. Each woman will pay 50 kobo. Now the total amount collected is 1,320 naira. Total amount collected is 1,320 naira. It is always very important you write out every given information from the question. Now, since there are 520 men, it means 520 men will pay 520 multiplied by 2 naira. Since each man is paying 2 naira, so it means 520 men will pay 520 times 2 naira, and that will give us 1,040 naira. Now, we've gotten the amount to be paid by the 520 men. How much will be paid by the women? So we have women's payment will be equals to the total amount paid, which is 1,320 naira, minus the amount paid by the men, that is 1,320 minus 1,040, and that is giving us 280 naira. Now we need to find the number of women. Now the total amount to be paid by the women is 280 naira. Now since each woman is paying 50 kobo, it means when we divide 280 naira by 50 kobo, we are going to get the amount to be paid by each woman. Now this is 280 naira and this is 50 kobo. Now because this is naira and this is kobo, we need to convert naira to kobo so as to divide and get the perfect answer. Now what do we do here? We'll say 280 multiplied by, for every 1 naira there is 100 kobo, so we say multiply by 100 kobo. Now we can divide. Kobo will cancel kobo. 50 here is 1 and 50 in 100 is 2. So we have 280 multiplied by 2, and that is giving us 560. So it means there are 560 women in the village. And the correct option is option D, 560. Question 34. If 3/5 of the number of pupils in a school is 180, what is the total number of pupils in the school? A. 600, B. 300, C. 280, D. 120, E. 108. Now, this is also a simple question which is under word problems. How do we solve this? We have, if 3/5 of the number of pupils in a school is 180, what is the total number of pupils in the school? Now it means we have to find the total number of pupils in the school. Since we don't know the total number of pupils in the school, what do? We say let the total number of pupils equals P. So it means from the question 3/5 of the number of pupils. So it means 3/5 of the number of pupils is P. So we have 3/5 of P equals 180. So we have equals 180. Now of means times. So this means 3/5 of P will change to 3/5 times P equals 180. Now 3 times P is 3P over 5 equals 180. Now what do we do here? We have to cross multiply. And when we cross multiply, we have 3P equals 5 multiplied by 180. Now the next thing is to divide both sides by the coefficient of P, which is 3. Now when we divide both sides by 3, we are going to have 3P over 3 equals 5 times 180 divided by 3. 3 here 1, 3 here is 1, so P is left alone, which is equals to 5 multiplied by 3 here 1, 3 in 180, that is 60, that is 3 in 18, which is 6, then 3 in 0 is 0, so 3 in 180 is 60. Now we have P equals 5 multiplied by 60, and 5 times 60 is giving us 300. So this means that there are 300 pupils in the school. The correct option is option B, 300. I hope all the questions we've solved in this video so far has been easy for you to understand. Remember to always put down your question in the comment section, because that is how we are going to know if you clearly understand the concepts. So guys, let's solve the last question for this video. Question 35. Which of the following is the same as 96 times 24? A. 96 times 25 minus 96. B. 96 times 25 plus 96. C. 96 times 25 minus 26. D. 96 times 25 plus 26. E. 96 times 100 divided by 5. Now it means we have to find which of the options means the same thing as 96 times 24. Now, since 96 times 24 is the same as adding 96 to itself 24 times, so that is, we have 96 multiplied by 24 means 96 plus 96 plus 96 plus 96 24 times. So therefore, this means 96 times 24 will be the same as saying 96 multiplied by 25, because 96 multiplied by 25 will be the same as saying 96 multiplied by itself 25 times. So it means when we now subtract 1 of the 96, we are now going to get 96 multiplied by 24. So this means that 96 times 25 minus 96 is the same as saying 96 times 24. This means we add 96 to itself 25 times and then subtract 96. So therefore, the correct option is option A, 96 multiplied by 25 minus 96. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you understand the concept on how to interpret mathematics question into a very simple form for you to solve. If you have any question, don't forget to put it down in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and also kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification to get notified whenever we put up a video on our channel. So guys, we'll see you again in the next video.